Good morning, my people. How on a day? Like I said in my post, on that Auntie Yinka and Uche's interview, I said I go address them one after the other. So now wait I want to do, and I want to start with the one of DPA family, Barrister Emeka Ogwonye. When Yinka was talking in that video, she come make us know say some of the things where DPA don't they share for people all na lies, and come begin expose other things. Now we come see say me I don't know say some of the things before now, say some of the things DPA they share, some of them are just lies. And why does he do that? When people like negativity and they like bad news, especially when they have conflicts, with someone, or they have issues with someone, and then they do make them pepper the other person. There are people who come into that situation, instead of helping to make peace, then go begin they hype the other one. They tell them things wey go make them they do things wey go pepper the other person, their supposed enemy. So what DPA was doing all along is just to hype May Nation, give them what they want, to make them happy. Just keep telling them what they like to make them happy. That's what he has been doing. So then go see wetin then go use the drag the other person, their supposed enemy, will be you and Judy. And so I want to address DPA. For Igbo land, it is said that okenye anaghị anọ n'ụlọ, ewu anwụọ n'ọbụ, meaning that an adult cannot be in the house and a goat will die on a stake. For those wey no know wetin be stake, as you dey tie goat for rope, then say adult no go dey house, make goat die for that stick. And na wetin e mean. So for an adult, not just an adult, an elder, there are certain things you don't do. And now where I want take talk to DPA family, wey be Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, for my video today. And I get this video. But before I proceed with wetin I wan tell am, for Igbo land, they say if small pikin wan talk to elder, you need to cover eye, talk wetin wan talk. Now one proverb for Igbo land. And so I wan address our elder, because I know say Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, if he never pass 60 years, he don dey close to 60. And so I no go fit dey look am eyeball to dey address am, because na elder na him be where I dey. Abeg, make una give me 1 second. Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, respectfully speaking, sir, you didn't do well in this matter at all. One, you are an elder. Not just that you are an elder, you are a father with children. I learned that you are a 2 times divorcee. I don't know if that is true, but I learned that you are a 2 times divorcee with children. I also saw when you posted a video of your grandchild, you and your grandchild together. I think a video, a picture with you and your grandchild. So you'll be grandfather. Thirdly, you're a legal practitioner, a lawyer. And like I said in the beginning, you are an Igbo man, and so you understand the Igbo, I speak. Okenye anaghị anọ n'ụlọ, ewu anwụọ n'ọbụ. As an elder, we see where young people they get issue. Wetin elder suppose do when issues dey somewhere, na to provide peace, to make sure say issue no dey escalated. Na wetin elders dey do. But in your own case as an elder, you disappointed me so much. Why? You are an Igbo man. Igbo onye Igbo. And all ndị Igbo wu ndị nwe this issue. Onye Igbo ahụ ewu ka ị kwesịrị iji ịhụ that ihe ihere a na-eme na social media kwụsịrị. But kama ị ga-eme ka ọ kwụsị, gị na-eme ka dị okwu na-aba ụba. You keep making it escalate. Every time it looks like the issues are coming down between May Nations, May fans, and you and Judy fans, When it looks as if the issue is calming down, you will just look for one thing and write. You know you are good at writing those long episodes. And so when you do all those things, what do? You empower them to continue to bully, to drag, insult, threaten, and do so many negative things to you and Judy, and even those supporting them. That's what you've been doing for a very long time. Until recently. This is one of the posts you made, June 3rd. You made a post. And when I read that post, I took my time to read it. And after reading it, I got more disappointed with you. Where you say that you and Judy cannot arrest anybody. I will share it in the comment section for you guys. And so, when I was reading it, getting to the ending part of that, your episode, you now said, if you and Judy arrest anyone for bullying or dragging them, that's when they get to court, that the judge will ask, did you commit adultery? If they say yes, then they will say they don't have case, because the people have a right to tell them what they are telling them. You also said that these people, they have a right to tell Judy and you whatever they want to tell them. They have a right to insult Judy. That's what your post means. Interpreting your post means that they have a right to bully you and Judy. They have a right to throw them and anyone around them. They have a right to insult them and anyone around them. They have a right to do anything they like on Judy and you. And I want to ask, is that a good thing to do as an elder? And secondly, as a legal practitioner? Because as a legal practitioner, you are not supposed to spread hate. Sometimes I see you, when Yinka's issue and May's issue started, when Yinka shared May's number, after her number was shared, you said abroad, she can be arrested for it. That what she did, she could be arrested for what she did. But you forgot that the May fans that shared her own can also be arrested for doing that. But when May Nation and May fans does things to people, you don't see anything wrong with it. But when other people retaliate, you begin to discuss and explain the legal implication of what those people did. So I'm asking you, is what May fans and nations doing perfect? Because when you say they have rights to bully, to do anything they like, that immediately made most of them to continue to do what they were doing. Because a time came when people were saying, the day these people, some of them started coming down when they started hearing about arrests. But when you came and made that post, what did you do? You instigated them. You empowered them to even do more than they were doing. Because some of them, there's nothing, they've accused you of, Judy, of buying people. There's no kind of lie that has not been peddled about these people, including the Dpa'S family, including the father of you and his mother. I also saw a post where you were telling them not to insult the father and mother, that it is not their fault. Oh, I was surprised when you said that. But initially, if what you're writing now is what you were doing earlier, this matter would have ended long ago. This online drama, which I and some other Yul and Judith fans has been saying should die, would have ended, should have ended before now. But instead, as an elder, you were enjoying it. You were telling them what they need to hear. Why? Because you also creating content with it. You said you are representing me in the court as her lawyer. Every time you come to give an update, and we know that some of the things you tell these people are lies. Yinka had to bust one of your lies. You said Yinka is Lady A. But here she is saying in a video that she has never met you. She has never met Judy. She has never even spoken to them on phone. She doesn't even have their number. She has never related with them. But you came out and made a post analyze and explain how Yinka is Lady A. And when you made that post, I remember that Choose Jenny, Connect to Your Dream, and other people that know Lady A very well said you were lying. But they didn't believe, because these are the people that know who Lady A is. But you said they were lying. You are the one telling the truth, until Yinka came out and exposed you. As an elder, you didn't do well. And you keep doing it. You just write things based on assumptions. Instead of you to say you are just assuming, you will write it and then make it look like it is real. And what do you do when you do that? You fuel the situation instead of bringing peace. You are an elder. You are a father. You have children. You encourage people to continue to bully, to troll another people's children because of what they did wrong. Who have perfect children? And one thing I learned from my mother growing up, you will never catch my mother mock anybody's child. I remember when a girl in our area got pregnant out of wedlock. Everybody was mocking that girl. My mom cautioned a lot of women doing that to that girl. She told them never to do that because they are mothers. You don't know what your daughter or your own children will turn out to be tomorrow. So when you are judging this girl, because those days now, her parents were beating her, flogging her for doing that, even with the pregnancy. And my mom intervened in that matter, pleaded on her behalf, and encouraged her parents to show her love, not minding that she did something wrong. Yeah, she has brought a bad name to the family, then what it is. Not now that baby mama, is being celebrated. Has become a profession for so many ladies. And my mom kept talking to them. My mom would talk to this girl. My mom would encourage her, advising her not to do anything negative. People were mocking her, but my mom never did. She says she's a mother. She has children. Her children are still growing. She doesn't know what anyone will. So for that case, leave children. And let me tell you one thing that happened. Some of those women that were mocking this girl consistently with that wrong thing she did, that pregnancy stuff, their own daughters became worse. In our very before, their own daughters were doing worse than that girl did. I think one of them, the daughter, had 2 children out of wedlock. Meanwhile, the one they were mocking, after she gave birth, she went back to school. That girl is doing very well. But the ones that were mocking her, their children are nothing close to that particular girl. And that's why if you're a parent, be mindful of how you judge people's children. Be mindful of the things you say, because you don't know tomorrow. You will think that your children are perfect. Oh, they are everything. Yeah, you train them well. And you will be shocked at what you get. Haven't we seen pastors' children embarrass their family or do things they are not supposed to do as pastors' children? We have seen children of bishops do terrible things. Of bishops do terrible things. But these are the same children that the Bible was the food they eat. We have seen children of imams do terrible things. But these are the people that were tutored with the Quran, that can recite the Quran from chapter 1 to the end. But you see them do things that they shouldn't do. And it becomes a temptation for the family, to where the parents sees it as a prayer point to begin to pray for their children. And so you, as an outsider, you'll be mocking those children. The life is spiritual. Certain things happen that we don't even understand how or why they happen. And so when you judge people, judge less. But you, as an elder, Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, you didn't do well in this matter. You helped fuel this situation the more. You encourage these people to bully these people. You encourage them to throw them. You encourage them to insult them. And so when you made that post, everywhere was sharing your post, they started using it to even do more to these people. And I saw a comment by a May fan somewhere, where the guy said, under used posts, if he has the opportunity, he will poison you and make sure that you buy. He said if he has the opportunity. A lot of people shared that particular comment. And I'm asking Dr. Emeka Barrister, I don't know why I'm calling you Dr. Barrister Emeka Ogwonye. So let's assume that that boy tried to do something nasty to you or Judy, and he gets caught and taken to the police and eventually gets to court. Will the judge release him because you and Judy committed what you said they committed, or did what you said they did? Or okay, because of the adultery, okay, he now decided attempted murder. Will the judges free him? You know they won't free him. You know that he will pay for it. He will definitely go to jail. He will definitely pay for it. He will eventually go to jail for it. And that's what will happen to most of May and fans and May Nation. That the day you will decide to take up these matters legally, most of you will go to jail. You will think that what Emeka Ogwonye was telling you is you have right to keep doing what you're doing. Until they pick you up is when you caught and they ask you to present evidence of some of the things you've accused these people for. And you don't have an evidence to back up your claim. Then you will know that you don't have the right to bully, troll, or harm anyone for what they did you feel is wrong. Then you will know you have been misled. Because that Emeka Ogwonye's post, some of you went haywire and you started doing more than you were doing. And Barrister Emeka, that is what you did. Your post, that post on June 3rd, encouraged them and empowered them to continue with that. And that's what also led to the attacks of Yinka. What was Yinka's offense? Just sending a congratulatory message and liking a baby's picture. And that's how they started dragging her for that. That led to all this drama. So in a bid for her to retaliate, she started sending their messages back to me. You didn't see anything wrong in them insulting and bullying her for liking a child's picture and for congratulating you. And since Saturday that Yinka exposed your lies, you now started talking about peace. You are saying they should sheath the sword. They've won. It's okay. Why didn't you start it early? Ihe mebiela no. Awugbo ihe mebiziri ka ị na-ekwuzi okwu peace. The peace you as an elder could have been speaking about from beginning is what you're doing now. When ihe niile emebichala. Emebichala ihe niile. Ihe anyị na-ekwesịghị ịnụ na bụ ihe anyị na-anụ because you encourage these people to do what they are doing. I wish you started speaking to them before now. Maybe Yinka wouldn't have been bullied for liking a baby's picture, for choosing to be neutral in a matter that doesn't concern her. And you also joined them in bullying that woman. You empowered and encouraged them to continue to bully her, to where we are now in a mess. Now you want to stop people from granting interviews, some of the people that have evidence against Link. For what? You joined in messing up this whole matter. And so let it go on. Even though I'm not in support of what Auntie Yinka is doing, exposing things that shouldn't be for public consumption. But you all pushed her to it. You all pushed her to do what you are doing. And you, Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, is one of those that encouraged May fans to continue to do what they are doing. You are a legal practitioner. You are a father, a grandfather, an elder in Igbo land. You encouraged bullying. You encouraged dragging. Because they like negativity, keep giving them what they want to get the engagement you want. And then someone called you a content creator lawyer. You are angry. What is content creating when you make a post and expect engagement? Is that not content creating? That's what you've been doing with this case. You said you're representing me. You'll also have a lawyer. But we have not seen his lawyer come online to give us any update on whatever is happening. But you kept doing it because you were using it to build your platform, to build your page, to get engagement, to get more people to register with your family gain, a DPA family. That's the purpose. You were doing what you were doing. And it's so wrong. And then when you were checked into hospital, you went to the hospital for surgery. I saw the post you made encouraging people to forgive whoever offended them. You wrote so many beautiful things, and I was so happy. I said, finally, this man is beginning to speak for peace. Only for you to leave the hospital and you started encouraging them. Nah, as an elder, you did not do well. You did not handle this matter well. Whatever main nation, you know why main nations were always listening to you? Because they felt you know better. And so when you write those things, you encourage them to do what they are doing. And I'm surprised that you are now speaking about peace. You made them believe that no one can sue them, no one can arrest them. They should go on they should go on and continue, they should continue to do what they are doing. And then, since Sunday, you are beginning to talk about peace. You are beginning to tell them to stop. You suddenly realize that what they are doing will affect May's case, because it's also an evidence to back up their claim. Now you have suddenly realized that if they go to court, if they say you and Judy did this, fans did this one, the judge will also investigate. Now, what did you do that triggered people to do that? You don't beat a child and tell her not to cry. So the things they did is the reason other people retaliated. And now you are beginning to tell them the truth. You could have told them before now. Nai Barrister Emeka Ogwonye, respectfully speaking, sir, you didn't do well.